Okay, so this recipe, I had some leftover veg with another meal. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to do a potato and cabbage soup with what am I doing it with? With bacon, crispy bacon, and it should be delicious. Let's hope it is. So first thing I'm going to trim the onions. And add obviously not just flavour but body to the soup, as with potatoes. If you ever want to thicken a soup, the easiest way to do it is either using onions as base, which most people do use, but potatoes as well. But obviously this is a potato and cabbage soup, so it's going to have potatoes in there. Now the thing is, I'm going to do mine a little bit differently to what I'm going to advise you to do it. Personally, unless you're dairy free, or well, you can't have this, well, we could have it without bacon and make it vegan, but we have to use, we can't use dairy, so I won't be frying mine, any of my ingredients in butter or finishing it with butter. I'll be using olive oil, okay? So do bear that in mind, I'm using olive oil, but I would, if I weren't feeding my son with this, I'd be using, I will be using, I can't think straight now, because that onion is strong. I'll be using butter. Whoa, these are strong onions. It's all going to be blended, so I'm not really bothered about chunks. So I'm just going to go in with a side, forget dicing. Oh, I kind of like a little girl again with these onions. Woo! Sorry, but the end of the stereotype there. I'm just crying like a child. Wow. Ooh-wee. That is strong. Wow. So those are my onions, that's the job done. Ooh, that's a bit. So that's the onions done, that's fine. What I am most going to do, going to take about 5 of the potatoes. Now I have got a couple of red potatoes. I wouldn't usually use these. You want kind of a fluffy potato, but I'm looking for only for about 500 grams. This is probably a bit too much. In fact, a bit more. Obviously you can thin it with water, that's fine. Or more stock. So these are going to be done quite, I mean, like I say, it is going to be blended, so it doesn't really matter. But these are going to be quite small. So this is useful, you know, if you've got those tiny potatoes that people usually get rid of because what want to make with that tiny potato. These are useful to throw in soups, I find. So it's useful keeping or planning ahead. So like I did ask, and you're going to have cabbage for my tea tonight. So I'm making this soup with the remaining cabbage and remaining potatoes for tomorrow. Nice and easy. So as per usual, I'm going to come back when those are peeled and washed. Okay, so now onto the cooking of the soup, which is going to be very easy. Plenty of olive oil, I can't use butter. trim with our onions, just soften them up. You can hear them sizzling away. We're not going to fry them too quickly, because if we do, it's going to, what's it going to do? Yeah, it's going to burn. We don't want it to burn. Okay, they are softening nicely. I've just added a bit of water to get rid of the brain off the bottom. And I'm going to go in with a couple of cloves of garlic. Get that mix in. I never put my garlic in first. Put it in with something else and it avoids that thing where your garlic goes bitter and crispy. And don't you smell that? Yeah, that's fine. Garlic in there. So that's my things. I'm going to go in with my carrots now. Wipe them up a little bit. I'm just going to burn them off. I'll come back when that's softened. So while my veg is softening, it is softening nicely. I'm going with the cabbage in a minute. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stick this air fryer on with some streaky bacon. Now this is just going to be thrown in. I'm not after meatness, I'm not after long strips. We are going to be crisping it up, so it really doesn't matter, you know, if it's a touching or if it's curled up. We're just I mean, this is tiny. Oh well, really tiny, but it's fine because this is what's going to go in our soup. No, I'm not bothered about how neat it is because it is all going to be nice and crispy. That's going to go in for about 8 minutes until it's done and then chopped up. Right, ignore the noise of a clap minutes as usual, me being unorganised. So that's on 200 for 7 minutes. Back to that, that's now going nicely. So we're going to go in with our cabbage first. Soften that down. Can afford to turn that up a little bit. So yeah, butter pepper, celery if you have it. I can get hold of celery. Just softening and wilting down that cabbage for a couple more minutes. Well, that's there. I'm just going to tidy away. Okay, with that, last bit of addition. So I'm not going to add any seasoning to this. Okay, my stock. Well, I might have a bit of pepper actually. I've got 2 stock pots going in here, chicken. You could use veg, okay. If you want to make it really vegan, well you can't, you have to use plant-based. And I'm literally going to cover that with water. And possibly need a little bit more water than that. But we're going to bring this to a boil. bring that to a boil. Excuse me reaching over things. Just doing nicely till the potatoes are softened, and then we're literally going to blend it with a hand blender. Finish it with cream, and then we're ready to serve. We're going to go in with our what we're going to go in with. That's fine. Maybe a touch too much pepper. It's all good. Right, you can see that's boiling nice now, so that's going to take maybe around 20-25 minutes, nice and easy. Well, that's been done. My bacon is done. I'm just going to finely chop that to add to the soup when we need it. And that's pretty much it. I will come back when the soup is ready for blending. There we go. Just going to turn that down low. So yeah, I'm doing this for the night before. So I'm going to stop after this. Well, I'm going to have my cream and then finish it off tomorrow. But what I am going to do is use this, my little hand blender. And there we go. Delicious. Just going to taste that for seasoning, but I think it's grand. I have tried as I'm going along. That's delicious. So that I will finish tomorrow. Oh no, what I'm going to do, a little bit of cream, just give it a richness. Bare my fingers while I'm doing it. A bit more. And done. So that's going to go in the fridge. If you're doing this today, then just stick to the next step in the recipe. See you on the other side. Okay, so now that soup is ready. Pretty much. I'm just ignore the beeping in the background. That's something else. So what we do? Put some. I'm going to go to one side so I can't speak today. So this is our soup. Okay. This has been reheated, but you can just go straight from my last step to here. So this is the soup. Top of that, I'm going to do a very rubbish drizzle. No, I'm not. The drizzle will come in a bit. Back in a second. Minor battery change. So there we go. So what we're doing now is, when I can get it working, oops, kind of messed that up a little bit, never mind. splash colour. And there you go, a delicious, absolutely perfect for summer. Autumn, sorry. Absolutely perfect for autumn. Cabbage and potato soup with crispy bacon, and also with obviously made with plant-based cream, so that anybody with a dairy allergy can have it. Delicious. Obviously hit that subscribe button, and please let me know in the comments below what's on your plates. As usual, don't forget, wherever or whenever you are viewing this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click the links to the right to see some more of my beautiful, delicious recipes. Give that notification bell a ring to be informed of future content. And last but not least, comment below what's on your plates.